Well, my friends, today we'll be learning Use Me by Bill Withers. I'm going to be helping you with the acoustic guitar parts, the electric guitar parts, and also the keyboard riff, but I'm going to show it to you on guitar. And I will show you the things based on this live performance. I think I'm going to put it here, maybe here or here. But you should definitely listen to different performances of the song and try to get new things that not even the people that teach you the song know. That's cool, you know. So let's get started with the lesson. Now for the acoustic guitar part, it's only gonna be 2 chords for the entire song. First chord is that amazing and famous Hendrix chord, right? You're gonna be playing on the 8th fret, the B string. On the 7th fret, you're gonna be playing both the A and also the G. And on the 6th fret, you're gonna be playing the D. And you can also add that low E string open if you want to. That's the first chord. And then the second chord, it's an A7. Usually an A7, it's played something like this. Or well, maybe this. You're gonna be playing it on the 5th fret, right? Imagine your 8th major chord, just that you move it up to the 5th fret, and then you remove your pinky. You play that D string on the 5th fret with the bar you're doing, right? But Bill actually doesn't play the chord like this. He plays the A7 by using his first finger to play the lowest string on the 5th fret, the D string on the same fret with the middle finger and the ring finger on the same fret with the B string, okay? So you're playing 3 strings on the 5th fret, low E, D, and B, and on the 6th fret with your pinky, you should play the G string. Okay, it's a cool alternative for the A7 chord. And then you have the 2 chords. The Hendrix chord, and then the A7 chord. You can also, well, I usually do this when I'm playing on electric guitar, or if you have a smaller neck, you can use your thumb to play the low E string. Then you use your first finger to play the D, ring finger to play the B, and ring finger to play the G, like this. You can have that open A string if you want to make the sound bigger. Or you can just play it like this, right? And those are the 2 chords you need to know for the entirety of the acoustic part. When it comes to rhythm, I really recommend you sit down and listen to the live version, because you can hear the acoustic guitar better on the live version than on the studio version. And kind of like the key for the rhythm is that you use funk ideas, you use a staccato. Because if you play like this, it doesn't sound bad, but it doesn't sound like the song. You should be playing like. You're using like staccato, you know, like you play something and then immediately after you play it, you kill the sound by releasing the pressure you're doing with your fingers on the left hand. What I usually do is something like this. So try to sit down and figure out a rhythm you feel comfortable with. You don't have to play exactly as Bill does. You can kind of figure out the rhythm you like the most. Just try to make it with a staccato. Okay, killing the sound out of the guitar. And that's it for the acoustic part. Now let's go over to the electric. Electric. First, I'm gonna be teaching you the keyboard riff for guitar. You're gonna be playing something like this. Remember, keep in mind that I'm using a clean sound. If you have something like a wah pedal or another kind of effect, maybe you can make it sound better or funkier, or maybe just add dynamics and rhythm to the riff, right? But what is that you have to play? What is it that you have to play? You start by doing this. You play 5/7 on the A, and then 5 on the D, and then you go back to 7 on the A. Okay? And then you play 5 on the A, 5 on the D, 7 on the A. Then you do that one more time. But after it, you play the 5th fret on the A. Then you play 4th fret on the A, and then 7 on the A. You play after that on the A string, 2nd fret, 3rd, and then 4th. When you play the 4th fret for the first time on the A string, try kind of to hold the note for a bit, and then play the 7th fret, and then you end the kind of the first part of the riff. The second part is pretty similar, it's just that it has a different ending, and you can kind of change the endings for this riff to whatever you like. The second part is like this. So until there, it's the same. But instead of doing this, we're gonna do this. Okay? 4th fret on the A, 7 on the A, 4th on the D, 5 on the D, 7 on the A. Okay? And there you have what you need to play the keyboard riff on the guitar. Now, when it comes to the actual electric guitar riffs, I'm gonna be teaching you 2 consistent riffs, because there are a lot of fills and changes you can add to them. So I would recommend you listen to the live versions, because you can listen to the instruments on the live versions more clearly than on the studio version. So listen to the live versions and try to figure out different fills and changes you can add to these riffs. I'm gonna show you some for you to have a little bit of help. Now the first riff is something like this. Okay, it's kind of like the keyboard riff, but it's a little bit changed. It's kind of like the same melody, but it's not. It's pretty cool, right? So you're gonna be playing this first. You play 9 on the A string, hammer on to 10, 9 on the D, back to 10 on the A. Okay. 9 on the A, 9 on the D, 10 on the A, and you end the second time playing 9 on the A. Okay, so we have and the ending for kind of like the riff, it's something like this. You slide up to the 7th fret of the A, play 8 on the D, hammer on to 9, and then play 10 on the A, and slide it down. You can also slide from 8 to 9 on the D. And then you play open A string, 2 on the A string, 3, and then 4. Okay? Now you can change the ending. Instead of playing this, you can play. And to do that, you slide to the 7th fret of the A, and then play the D on the 5th fret. Then do the same thing, but 2 frets higher. So you slide up to the 9 on the A, play 7 on the D, and then you play 10 on the A, 9 on the D together. And then you end the same way you did before. Okay? First ending, second ending. Okay, that's the first riff. The second riff, the consistent way to play it, should be something like this. Okay, pretty cool, right? You start by playing a slide from 7 to 9 on the D. And immediately after you hear the 9th fret, you want to kill the sound of the slide with a staccato like this. You don't want to hold the sound like this. You want to do this. Then you play 5 on the D, and then do this. You pull off from 7 to 5 on the A, and play 7 on the low E. Play twice 5th fret on the A, and then you do that pull off again. That ends on the low E string, 7th fret. Okay, 5 on the A after that, 7 on the low E, 5 on the A, and then 5 on the low E, 3 on the A, slide to 4, and then do this. Play 4 on the D, 5 on the G, slide up 1 fret. And then you do that ending. Okay? Another thing you can do is something like this. Instead of playing this, you play the D string on the 5th fret twice. You can also change it a little bit more by ending on a different note like this. Right? You do. Just like you did on the other riff. And after that, the same ending. Now, when you are transitioning from the verses to the choruses, you always do this, right? Because you finished the riff. After you do this, when you're about to go to the chorus, play this. and then you enter the chorus. 3 on the A, 4 on the A, and then 5 on the A. And then the chorus comes in. So if you're playing, for example, that's how you transition from the verses to the chorus. And that's it. That's pretty much it for Use Me by Bill Withers. That, my friends, was everything you need to know for Use Me. I really hope this lesson helps you. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if I don't see you before that. I'll see you on the next lesson. Take care.